Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon,
I'm your girl, Toya.
and this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As intro said, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. As you see, we back with another episode, man. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different Podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_ Be Different Podcast. X @_ Be Different Pod. Please go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Different Podcast.
Yep. Oh, yeah, man. Ooh, screaming. Like we said, just getting back with another video. We told y'all we were going to record 2 videos today, so this is the second video where we just do, we're going to talk about more of the recent things that have happened. Like we said on the first episode, the first one was just a recap episode. Y'all make sure to go back and tune in that episode if you ain't seen it yet before you watch this one.
That's
so you'll know where we at.
That's right. You ready?
Yeah, we can go and get into it.
All right, let's get into it. Y'all know we usually start with something local, so let's keep the tradition going.
Yep.
High school basketball.
Mm-hmm.
First off, shout out to our coach, Coach Clifton.
Yeah.
He's the head coach for the girls and the boys teams, and the girls went undefeated this week.
They did.
They went 4-0.
Hey, them girls, right, bro.
Yeah.
I've been saying that it's been a building process over the time. They had to trust the process.
Yeah.
They've been getting better each year. And every year they done got better, like I said. I feel like they're going to, this is their year right here.
Yeah, this week we played Amory, West Union, Calhoun City, and Shannon.
Yep.
And like I said, they defeated all those teams. So congratulations to the Lady Chiefs. The boys, they weren't as lucky, but still shout out to them. They still building and working things out. But I don't know if other schools do this or not, but some schools they allow an athlete to move up to play varsity before they get to the 9th grade.
Yep.
Like honestly, you did that. After your 8th grade season, the second semester, you moved up to varsity.
Yeah.
So, what's your thoughts about that?
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. If your coach feel like you good enough to play, then I feel like you should play. But I say you should play after your middle school season, though. Like, don't miss out on your middle school season, 8th grade, to go play varsity. I say still play that 8th grade season because they still give you time to grow and better your game some more before you go into that next level at varsity. Because varsity is a different game than middle school.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and also too, I mean, and again, you did this, so I'm not saying what we did was right, and I'm not saying it was wrong. We're just giving our opinion on the situation. But do you think that it hinders a player's development? Because you may be good on the junior high, middle school level, but when you get to the varsity level, you find out you're not what you thought you were.
Nah, if anything, that should make them better because you see that, okay, yeah, I'm good, but it's still some things that I need to work on. And still in skill that I can get better at. So I don't think it hinders them, no.
Okay. I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just asking for your opinion on the situation. But I do think if you're good, if the coaches think you're good enough to move up to varsity before your 9th grade, I think you should go ahead and do it because, like you said, it's a different level playing field than junior high. So, but anyway, shout out to our girls because we going to state.
Yeah, them girls
going
been doing
to state. The girls going to state. You got anything else for high school? Though?
Nah, I'm good on that.
All right, let's move on to college. Some college news. This guy, we talked about him on the podcast a lot last year. J.J. Harrell from North Pinole. I think he was one of the Pinoles. I think it was from North Pinole.
Yeah, it's one of them.
He, he played at Mississippi State this past season.
Yep.
He entered the transfer portal, and he's going to Arkansas State. He announced it on Facebook earlier today. Arkansas State.
Yeah, I don't
I
know,
don't
but
understand that.
hopefully he get to play. 'Cause I know Mississippi State, he didn't even get to play. He barely suited up and everything. So
Yeah.
I hope he go out, do some great things, and actually get some time on the field.
But I
Arkansas
just,
State.
or and maybe that's what they promised him. Maybe that's why he decided to go there. I don't know, but I hope you have a great season there and continue to ball out and play and be the player that you think you can be.
Mm-hmm.
College football.
Gotta talk about it.
College football. Before we start talking about it, they came up with the chances of each team winning the championship. Oregon has the highest percent chance. The highest percentage of brackets chosen for them to win it all at 41.4%.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia has 21.4%. Texas 12.9%. Ohio State 8%. Notre Dame 4.3%. Boise State 3.5%. Penn State 2.9%. Tennessee 2.3%, which was right because they lost last night. Arizona State 1.5%. Clemson 0.8%. Indiana 0.6%. And SMU 0.4%.
Mm-hmm.
That's about right.
That's about right.
That's about right.
It's sorry, bro. It's garbage. Like, and we saw that in the first round. It's just garbage, bro. Got all these sorry teams in there with the good record, but they playing these sorry conferences, thinking that they worth something, and then it just shown that they not ready.
Yeah.
They not ready.
They're not. And like you said, it showed last night with the Notre Dame Indiana game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that game, it was just a boring game, so
Boring.
And even the Ohio State Tennessee game, which I thought Tennessee was gonna win, it didn't have any hype to it.
Cause Ohio State came out there and did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, they in the first quarter, they sure did. So now since Notre Dame won, they will be playing.
I got it.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, they play Georgia. Boise State play Penn State. Oregon play Ohio State, and Texas play Arizona State.
Who Georgia play?
Notre Dame. They just said.
I think that should be that ain't gonna be no good game because if Georgia defense shows up, they'll dominate that game.
Like I said, national championship rematch of the SEC championship, Georgia versus Texas.
I think Oregon is gonna win their game.
Yeah, I know. I don't even think that. I got Ohio State beat Oregon this time. Really? Honestly, I have Ohio State beat Oregon.
I think it's gonna be a better game than the ones we had this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good game. It's gonna be a good game, but I just got Ohio State beat Oregon this time. I don't know why, but I just got that feeling.
Okay. But you got anything else for college football? The playoffs?
Nah, not really. I don't think left. We got they said the playoff. We got bowl games, but
yeah.
bowl
it's
games
like
are bowl
the bowl
games.
games are not even interesting anymore because everybody was looking forward to the college playoffs because of the expansion with the more teams and stuff. So,
see what's gonna happen, but they told these sorry teams, so it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's not even worth it.
Staying with college, but moving on over to basketball. Cayenne Anthony, Carmelo's son.
Yeah, he committed to Syracuse.
He committed to Syracuse. His dad is alma mater.
Yep.
So shout out to him.
For real though.
He's a junior. Is he a junior?
Nah, he is a senior.
He's a senior. Okay. So he'll be going to Syracuse next year, and I'm sure he's gonna do well.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna do well. Go out there and do his thing, man. Shout out to him. Like I said, commit to Syracuse.
Yeah.
He gonna keep doing his thing, keep balling. I saw Bryce. He played his first game for his senior season either tonight or last night, but I saw the highlights today.
Okay. So, I mean, and he hasn't committed yet.
Yeah, not
Bryce.
Bryce,
hasn't committed yet. He's been taking visits, but he hasn't committed yet. Let's talk about this. This just came out this week.
Mm-hmm.
The NCAA, they made a ruling this week. It has something to do with the football player from Vanderbilt.
Oh, okay.
The quarterback. I need to go back and read his story, but the NCAA ruled that if you go to junior college first and play 2 years there, you still can transfer to a D1, D2, or D3 school
Yep.
and have 4 years of eligibility.
Yep.
basically meaning you could play at least 6 years of college football
Off top.
off the top.
Yep.
What you think about that?
It has its good and its bad to it. Like being honest, it gives players more years to play, more opportunities to see what they can do and make their chance to the NFL a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Realistic with that minute, with that opportunity. But at the same time, you also got to look at it, the negatives too. What if I go JUCO, right? Instead of say I'm a high school player, like I got D2 offers, a lower level D1 offers, but I want to go to the JUCO level and get better and expand my game more and get them higher level Power 5 D1 offer. But say I go JUCO, then I get hurt. All right, then my stock already gone down because I'm hurt, so I lose offer, but I come back, but I'm still not getting attention because I already got the injury on me.
Yeah.
That's a negative right there.
Yeah.
So that's just that risk and the reward. But like I said, this is good and bad to it.
Yeah, it's the pros and cons to everything. But I mean, I think, with the NIL, it's going to cause players to stay in universities longer because they're going to be making money, besides that in the NFL. And like I said on an earlier show, you have some players making more in the NIL deal than
a rookie,
somebody on the practice squad in the NFL.
Yeah, for real.
So I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how this works out.
Yeah, and it need to be some more like
it got to be some more rules.
Yeah, I'm saying rules and regulations with the NIL because like it's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's like the NIL again. I think the NIL is great, but it's not structured correctly.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I do think college football players should get paid, but they didn't do it right.
Exactly. It got to be more structured to it than
Yes.
where they just kind of they paying me more when I'm up and leave here. They pay me
They
more
just
I'm up
can't
and leave here.
keep jumping in the transfer portal because
Exactly.
they get mad at their coach or because this team offering them more money. So I mean, there's some kinks that got to be worked out to it. That's all I got for college. You got anything else?
Nah, not for college wise.
All right.
Just waiting on these next games. Like I said, got the bowl games, but the bowl games.
Yep. Let's move on to I can't talk to the WNBA. WNBA star Aja Wilson. She just got her a bag.
Yeah, I saw that for real.
She
Got that
signed
big time
an
bag.
extension with Nike, and they have not reported how much the extension is, but it made her one of the highest paid women ever to work with Nike.
Yeah, it might be one of them lifetime extensions.
It might be. They didn't say. They just said, no, it's a 6-year contract.
6-year contract? Okay.
6-year contract extension. And
hey, that's still good,
yeah.
man. Shout out Aja Wilson, bro. She deserves it, bro.
They announced earlier this year that she'll have her own signature shoe.
Yeah.
So I think that's great, especially for like women's basketball and how we were just talking about how our girls are on the come up. Asia got her own signature shoe. Maybe that's a shoe our girls will want to play in as a team.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, women's sports been getting they going up every year, bro.
Yeah,
and we've been talking about it on the podcast because we've been watching the growth every year that's been going on.
You can see it. I mean, it's so evident. You can see it. And with Asia getting a deal like that, there's only helping Caitlin Clark get her next deal, Angel Reese get her next deal. What one woman does is helping the other women that's gonna come behind her. So shout out to Asia Wilson.
For real,
I know it was enough for her to buy her own private jet.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, with her logo on it.
Yeah, so hey,
she making that bag, bro.
She got a bag.
Real,
yes, she did. You got anything else for? That's all I had for the WNBA.
Like we said, man. Most of the stuff that happened recently, like WNBA Finals, Rookie of the Year, MVP, we talked about that on the episode that we just posted earlier, the one that's titled "We're Back." So make sure to go tune in to that if you want to see all that as well.
That's right. You ready to talk about some football?
Yeah, we're gonna get into some football,
the
man.
NFL.
A lot of football been going on.
It's a lot of football been going on. The NFL draft is coming up in April, but you know, people been talking about it left and right.
Hey, the Giants got their number 1 overall pick back today.
Yes, with the Raiders winning today, the Giants are back at the top spot. It's still up in the air who's gonna have the top spot. If you got the number 1 pick and you the New York Giants, who you picking?
Shedeur. You gotta get a quarterback.
Okay.
Gotta get a quarterback if you the Giants, because who is your quarterback?
Excuse me. If you got the number one pick and you the Raiders, who you picking?
Shadur Steele. You
So
got
you picking
both of them.
Shador
Both
out
so
of
both of them need a quarterback. Both of them teams need a quarterback.
I agree with that. But both of them need a quarterback. I agree with that. Do you think Shador is the best quarterback coming out of this year's class?
Yes, in the draft, yes, I do.
Okay. Why?
Because you can just tell, like, the way he read the field and get in the pocket, like the games he had. Like he had way better stats than Dylan Gabriel. I think Shadur was like short of 4,000 passing yards. And then you look at, now he did have some bad interceptions though. I can't say that, but it's just development though. I feel like once he get in the league and be able to, get some time development, he can work on that, because we know what he can do as a passer.
Yeah.
He gonna move that ball.
And I think sometimes, like the games where I did watch him and he got sacked, it wasn't always on his old line. Shador hold the ball too long.
Yeah, sometimes he do,
yeah,
but it just depends on the play calling too. Cause Colorado like to run a lot of deep routes too, though. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give your receivers time to run a route.
Yeah.
But and then Shadur, he like a little sneaky quick.
Yeah.
Like he ain't the fastest, but he ain't the slowest either.
Right. So I mean, I do think he's probably the top quarterback in this year's draft class. So. And it's looking like he's going to go to the Ravens or the Raiders,
yeah,
or the Giants. But this is the mock draft somebody put out, and we keep forgetting about the Jaguars, but I don't think they're in contention.
But if the Jaguars get the number one pick, they don't need a quarterback.
They don't need a quarterback.
They'll probably go get Travis Hunter, or Ashton Jensen. Well, they don't even really need Ashton Jensen because they got on ETN.
Yeah, they need Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
that's what they need. And according to this mock draft, that's what they're going to do. They're going to get, the Jaguars going to get Travis Hunter at the first pick. The Raiders, Shador. The Giants, Cam Ward. And honestly, if the Giants get Shador or Cam Ward, that's not a bad.
Exactly, they still good because they need a quarterback.
You need a quarterback. So, yeah. The Patriots would get Ashton Jensen.
Yep.
The Panthers, Abdul Carter.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets, Mason Graham. The Titans, Tetiro McMillan. Browns, Kevin Banks Jr. Saints, Will Johnson. And Browns, not the Browns, the Bengals, Nick Scorton.
Okay.
So, I mean, I could see the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks going that way.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not in that order, but I can see those first 5 names coming off the board.
Yeah, we know who's going to be at the top. Like we said, Shadur, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Ashton Jensen. Like, they're going to be the first few names picked up at the top.
Yeah, I think so. And, again, going to the Raiders, too. If the Raiders get Shador or Cam, that's not a bad pickup.
Nope.
You know, so it's going to be interesting to see. Now, what do you think about your boy Jalen Milroy?
Man, he need to do something, bro. Cause him at Bama, it's not working out.
Do you think he gonna be he's gonna be switched over to a wide receiver?
No.
In the NFL?
No. If anything, a running back, a receiver's no. He's not a receiver. But he really could be a quarterback. But as long as he gotta develop to a better passer. Like he can run the ball all day, but I just don't see him as no passer right now.
Yeah.
He got a good deep ball, but can he be able to be out there and read the defense and make the right reads while I sit back in the pocket?
Yeah. I can see it. And then, like, I saw on a mock draft, they had him going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Playing behind. But if he go to Pittsburgh, he's going to be playing behind Russell Wilson, Justin Fields.
Yeah, he's going to be third string.
Yeah, so... And maybe that's what he needs to play behind him and to develop more.
Yeah.
You know. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes in the draft too. Yeah. Some injury news to report. Tank Dell.
Yeah.
He got hurt last night.
Yeah, I saw that by his own team trying to catch the ball.
The only thing that they had confirmed last night was that it was something with his kneecap.
Yeah, they say he dislocated.
Yeah, they hadn't said, I hadn't heard or read anything today about him, but it looked like he's out for the season.
Yeah, it did look bad.
CJ Stroud was real emotional about that.
Yep.
I saw the highlights of when he got hurt, and CJ did not leave. He
Nah,
stayed there
yeah.
until they carted him off the field.
The whole time, for real. He
Yeah.
was like, that my best friend.
Yeah.
You gotta pray for him. But yeah, that's just real though. That show the love that he got for him.
Like, and that's real life. You
Yeah.
know, that's real life happening out there. But prayers out to him, because isn't he the one that got hurt last year, like got shot or something?
Yeah, he's just been going through a lot since he's been in the NFL, but he still making his way back and play though. I just wish he could play the full season.
Yeah. But again, prayers out to him. Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Congratulations to him. He was hired as the new head coach at Norfolk State. He will be leaving his job at Fox News. That's where he works at now. And he will be going to be the head coach at Norfolk State. And he said this morning on Fox News, he was like, you know, he was very appreciative of Fox News, and he's appreciative of the people at Norfolk State that's willing to take a chance on him.
Yeah, I'll be going there.
Yeah. And I think he's going to do very well.
I hope he go out there and just do good things, man. Do great things. Turn the school around, turn the coach around like Dion did. Hey.
Yeah.
And just keep setting the standard, bro, for real, bro. Go out there and get that money. Black African-American man doing his thing, bro.
Yep. I think he's going to do very well there. All right, that's all I got for football right now. We'll talk about the games from today on tomorrow's episode.
Yep. Hey, so they're going to get into this NBA.
The NBA season has started, and it's in full swing.
Yeah, for real, man.
ESPN put out a top 25 under 25 list for the NBA. I got the top 10. We'll start at the bottom. Number 10, Alfred Sengun. 9, Jalen Williams. 8, Evan Mosley. 7, Tyrese Maxey. 6, Tyrese Halliburton. 7, Chet Holmgren. 4, Franz Wagner. 3, Paolo Banchero. 2, Anthony Edwards. And number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
What you think?
I mean, I ain't mad at it. I wouldn't put Victor at my number 1, but I understand why they got him there, though. Like, he be balling. I'll say Ant. Like, let me look at the list, but I'll say Ant, though.
Ant probably would be my number 1, too, because I think he's a little bit more exciting than Victor. And that's because Ant dunks. His dunks are very athletic, and he's just an exciting player to watch. So, yeah.
I ain't even just going to say it dunks. I just like Ant better. Like, I feel like you can win more with Ant than Wemby. But Wemby is cold, though. Like, I can't take that from Wemby, though. He cold for real, man.
The Bucks, they won the in-season tournament.
Yep, they did that.
They beat the Oklahoma City Thunder for the in-season tournament championship.
Hey, the Bucks, they've been getting it together, though. They started off this season slow, but they've been really getting it together, though, since the in-season tournament and before the in-season tournament.
It started before the in-season tournament. They've been, like you said, playing hard. Yep. Giannis and Dame seem to be on the same page.
Yeah, they're clicking,
Chris Middleton, I don't think he's back yet.
Nah, he's back.
He's back.
Yep,
okay.
He's back.
To me, he's a very important part of the party.
Exactly. Like, the Bucks, they good. They just so old, bro. Like, they got an old team, but as long as they all can stay healthy, they'll be all right, though.
Yeah, I agree.
They'll be all right.
Who you think the best team in the East and the West right now?
In the East, I gotta go to Celtics. Like,
okay.
Cause the Celtics, they cold. They ain't lose nobody. They still got they cold. I can see them back to back, bro. In the West, I really don't know right now. Cause the Thunder, they at the top, but they ain't gonna be able to make it in the playoffs, bro. Especially not against no veteran team in no 7-game series, bro. Cause like they good, but they don't have nobody else that can just help Shea out, bro. They need them another main scorer that's gonna get a bucket. Like no matter what the situation is, they gonna find a way to get a bucket.
Well, you know they picked up Alex Caruso.
He defense. He don't score the ball. He plays defense.
Okay.
And then you say Chet Holmgren, but he hurt. Yeah. And even if you rely on him as a second option, I don't feel like that's a great.
That's not a great second option.
Exactly. Like he'll give you some bucket, but you need somebody that you know for a fact that is going to compliment Shea and give you a good another 28 a game, 25, 28 points a game.
I see what you're saying. But for now, for me, my picks are the Cavaliers,
Yeah, the Cavaliers good.
And hear me out when I say this about the West. And I hate to say this because you know LeBron plays in the West. I'm a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks not looking too bad right now.
They not, but I don't know about the Mavericks. I'm not sold on them yet.
I think
I'm not sold on the
I'm
Mavericks.
not completely sold on them yet, but I think the addition of Clay should help them tremendously.
Yeah. Clay helped them a lot.
Yeah.
Cause they give him 3-point shooting, consistent 3-point shooting that they
Yeah.
know he gonna knock down that 3 every time.
Yeah. And going back to your point about how the Thunder not gonna beat no veteran team, we said that last year about them. You know, the Warriors, they've been there, done that before. They know it's a 7-game series.
Exactly,
They know
that's what I'm
how to,
saying.
you know. So I think the West is gonna be interesting again this year. The Denver Nuggets, they're still good, but it's kind of like they're like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Bro, the Nuggets, we didn't figure them out now, bro. Like,
yeah.
They got to go with something new, bro. It's time for a rebuild or something. They got to change it up, so they got to trade some people.
And bringing Russell in really didn't help. Like, what was the point of bringing Russell in?
I mean, he played his part, but it wasn't that. It didn't have that huge impact that I think they were thinking it would.
It was gonna have, yeah. The Grizzlies, we keep forgetting about them.
Hey, the Grizzlies, they balling, bro. For
them.
real, they balling.
Yeah. The West is gonna be hard. I mean, it was hard last year, and then Phoenix, you know, you still got KD, D Book, and Bradley Beal.
Yep.
So the NBA season is just getting started, and we just in the midst of things, but the ratings are down.
I can see that.
NBA ratings are down.
Because everybody I talk to, they say they don't really like watching the NBA.
Because yes, and people are saying that they don't like watching it because no one is playing ball anymore. Everybody's shooting the 3 ball.
Yeah.
Everybody's shooting the 3 ball. You can't play defense. You breathe on somebody
It's
too
a foul.
hard. You get a foul. You have a wrong look on your face. You get a tag.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that has a lot to do with
it. And I think like you pretty much what you're saying. You feel like it's a lot of officiating to do with it too, and I feel like that is true too. Along with the defense not being played, because they don't play no defense.
They do not play defense.
Even though, yes, the skill gap is up, and like the offensive skill level in the NBA is crazy, but they don't even really be trying to play defense.
And
like,
it's so
it's
evident.
just lazy.
It be so evident.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
just
like
lazy.
No defense whatsoever, and then nobody drives the ball anymore. Everybody wants to shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be Steph Curry. You know, you just
switch the game up some, bro.
Yeah, like we always say though, the players that play in the NBA now could not have played with the Bad Boy Pistons.
I don't know though. I can't say they wouldn't have been, because what would have been the difference was, see, back then everybody drove to the lane.
Yeah.
Now if you take the players now they'll be sitting back there shoot 3. They're like, you want to crowd the paint? That's cool. I'm gonna shoot a 3.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to come out here and guard me.
Yeah. But it's like I remember back in time when your bigs went shooting 3s.
Yeah.
Like how they shooting 3s now.
Yeah, the game just evolved though. Everybody got to be able to shoot the 3.
And I understand that the game changes. And like you said, everybody got to be able to shoot the 3. But you don't need to be taking, if you're a big, you don't need to be taking 5 3s a night.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I
Like,
see you got to get in the paint.
Yeah, that's
shoot
your
the
job.
layup, get the rebounds. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, I mean, it ain't all about the 3 ball, but that's where it's headed.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's headed now, really. But we were talking about how the ratings and stuff are down for the NBA.
Yeah.
Well, this year for the All-Star game, they are doing a new format for the All-Star game. And we still get the vote on the players for the All-Star game. But it says the National Basketball Association, the National Basketball Players Association announced a new format for the 2025 NBA All-Star game. And this is the format. For the first time, the NBA All-Star will feature a mini tournament with 4 teams in 3 games. 2 teams will meet in one semifinal, which will be game 1. And the remaining 2 teams will meet in the other semifinal in game 2. The winning teams from game 1 and 2 will advance to face each other in the championship game, which will be game 3. And the target score to win the game is 40. 40 or more, and you win the game.
So this all going to be in one night?
I assume over the whole weekend. I don't know. They didn't say
Yeah,
that.
okay.
It says each team will have 8 players, and they will be named for one of the TNT NBA analysis, like
Yeah,
Charles, Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny.
yeah,
Um, the All Star selections will be divided evenly into 3 teams, and the rosters will be drafted by TNT's Inside the Game commentators and honorary team general managers Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
yeah.
So they the owners of the team.
Okay,
you
yeah,
might
yeah,
as well
yeah. I
say.
see what they saying. I mean, I like that though. Got a little tournament vibe going on. Team A, Team B.
Yeah, and I was watching something on social media. The players don't like it though. Kevin Durant said, "Let's just go back to the East-West format and be done."
I mean, yeah, yeah. I see where he coming from with that though. Just going
Yeah,
back to
let's
East
just
and
go
West
back. And
because that's 2 games on their body, but at the same time, they do know it's about money though,
Yeah,
bro. It's a business.
it wasn't in their article, but they did say whatever team won, they win so much money. It just wasn't in their article. So it's just, I mean, I think it's changed, but I don't understand why they changed the East-West format anyway. From the beginning,
Yeah,
you know
yeah, I
how it was
understand.
back in the day.
Uh huh.
So
I mean, like I said, it's a business, bro. It's about making that money. They gonna do what they gotta do to make that money, and what they think gonna draw in more attention and more viewers.
but you want more viewers, you got to get the first of all, you got to get the officiating right, like the technicals that they give and some of the calls that they make. It's ridiculous. You
Yeah.
can't do that, but we'll see how that format works in February because the All Star game is in February. You got anything else? That's all I got.
Obviously, no, I don't think I got nothing else. Not for this episode. Gotta save some for tomorrow, man. I'm telling y'all, we and y'all with a whole bunch of episodes, man.
Well, all right then, y'all. He ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace.